we are going to be talking about the Liver King again. And we're taking a look at his apology video because I got some stuff to say. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I'm Kendra, this is 𝐏𝐿𝐬 𝐁𝐞𝐿𝐬. This is my space for sharing my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully, I'll help you out along the way if you're on one. You'll get some commentary reaction from me. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna react to this Liver King apology video. You'll also learn about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you can keep on, watching me. All right, so if you have not checked out my previous Liver King video, go ahead and check that out, okay? Because I talk about this whole influencer thing and, how they be lying and all of that stuff. So we are going to do a proper reaction. The apology video is only like 6 minutes. So I just decided to do like a reaction. Like, I know that he apologized because I know people reacted to his video apologizing. It came up in my feed. I have not seen the full video. So this is a blind reaction. Y'all are going to get the real, raw, uncut opinions and feelings of me as I watch this apology video. So if you guys are ready to watch it like I am, then hey, you guys are in for a treat because I am about to get real on this one, okay?
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied and I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight.
Okay. I had to stop it right there. You saw that is like the breath of desperation at this point. But I do want to talk about a little bit of points that he brought out. Okay. So first of all, he's still in his persona. He has no shirt on. He's still with it, y'all. Okay. He said that this was a complicated topic, and he said that before. I don't think it's very complicated. I think he's making it complicated. When you are trying to portray a certain image to people, that's when things get complicated. If you are just yourself and you're just who you are and you're genuine, it's not complicated. And I guess maybe he's talking about the whole steroid drug issue or whatever, and it's being complicated. It's only complicated when you make it complicated. Either you're doing them or you're not. Either you're gonna do them or thinking about them or you're not. Complications come when you're dishonest and you're not genuine. That's when things get complicated. And once again, he's back on this. He was rich and anonymous and he never expected exposure. You don't get on social media. You don't have people in your house recording you. You don't prop yourself up as this character and not expect exposure. In those initial emails that were exposed by More Plates, More Dates, I think that's what his name is. I'm sorry if I don't know that fellow's YouTube name. But in the emails, he talked about how he wanted to grow on social media. So I feel like he's already starting off, once again, being disingenuous because he's not being honest. Dude, just be honest at this point. Please, can you do that for us, please?
Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest and most dominant form. This is my fight. This is why I exist.
Okay, let's talk about it. I'm sorry. I guess I'm gonna keep pausing because I got stuff to say. So he talks about him being on steroids with a trained clinician. Okay, great. Like, okay, we already knew that. I guess him saying that he's being monitored makes it better because he's like not getting it off like a back alley. And then once again, he throws out this people are suffering with depression, autoimmune, anxiety. He said that in a previous clip. So this is his thing. Like, this is his little shtick or whatever. Like, he wants to, once again, appeal to emotion. He makes a statement that our young men are hurting the most. So he's appealing to those men in the audience that may be unhealthy, overweight, or maybe have fitness goals or whatever. He's appealing to them. He's appealing to us. And like, I'm not discrediting him for helping people at all to get fit, to get healthy, to, live a more active lifestyle. I'm not discrediting him on any of that. Great job. But this apology video is quickly turning into him marketing himself for his next step. But we're going to see. We're going to see.
While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no. I don't touch the stuff, not going to touch the stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie. I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind, so who the f*** am I cheating? I convinced myself that this topic was a placeholder for a far more important conversation. I convinced myself that this would overshadow the 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs. I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole. I have only myself to blame. I did that, and it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly, because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained hormone physician.
Okay, so let's talk about this. There were a couple of points within that I want to talk about. He talks about, he convinced himself that it's not cheating because he's not a competitive athlete. Cool. You can tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself to make yourself feel better. That doesn't mean that it's really any better. Because while you may have not been cheating at a sport, you were definitely cheating your audience. You were cheating your followers. You were cheating the people that you looked up to. And then he said that it would be the wrong message to send to young guys or whoever. But what about the lies that you were telling? You don't think that lying was sending the wrong message? But now he says, though, that there are times when you can take these under the care and supervision of a trained specialist, which is what he should have just said from the beginning. He could have been a way to change the conversation about taking steroid and steroid use. And so now that's what I feel like he's going to do. He's going to spin this into him being the poster child in the face of ethical steroid use. I mean, I don't even know if that's a thing or not, but he's going to make it a thing. And I feel like this is how he's going to redeem himself. But he also said that this whole thing has been an unproductive conversation. And I don't think so. I don't think someone asking you to be honest about your steroid use as being an unproductive conversation. Because people don't want to be lied to. People don't want to be made to feel like idiots. People don't want to be deceived, because he was telling people that you could look similar to me without steroids. That's what he was telling people. And so now you're saying something totally different. I don't know how anyone can take him serious at this moment, but there will be people who do. There will be people who continue to follow him, support him, buy from him, whatever. But we're going to see how everything plays out. I am so vested in this. Like, I am so interested to see what's going to happen after the fallout. Like, I guess we'll be along for the ride.
In 2021, when I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively. So I went to get monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician to see what the was going on with my life. And so yes, it's true. I have tried several peptide combinations in an effort to increase my growth hormone, and it didn't work, meaning that my levels still remained below the normal level. So yes, it's also true that I've tried pharmaceutical grade growth hormone, and I finally found success in managing therapeutic levels in the normal range. Yes, this is true. I've continued on with 0.6 cc's of testosterone per week, roughly 120 milligrams of testosterone a week. And no, I don't take any other steroids like nandrolone or winstrol, but I have tried them in the past without success. Yes, it's also true that my blood chemistry got all out while taking nandrolone and winstrol. My lipids got all deranged. My liver enzymes went sky high, which is why clinical oversight is an absolute must. Nope, the Liver King brand has had nothing, or at least very little, to do with my business success. My companies were already successful before the Liver King public figure, growing at 50% year over year and still growing at the same pace after the Liver King public figure.
So he's back on this again. We just gonna start off there. He says basically the Liver King brand did not affect his businesses at all. I just continue to don't believe that. And so he basically saying that they've had minimal effect on his ability to make more money. I just don't believe it. Like, I just don't. And even if it didn't, you're still promoting this image to people that's not true. That's just not true. And then on top of that, he talks about how he went to the doctor basically to get on steroids because he didn't feel his best as a middle-aged man. Most men don't do that. They don't say, "Hey doc, I don't feel good. Give me some roids." They don't do that. Not that, I mean, I don't know a lot of middle-aged men, but I'd assume that most of them aren't taking this stuff. But I don't see like why he just can't say why he really took them. Because I don't think it was because he didn't feel his best. I think it was because he wanted to see more gains in the gym. Like, he wanted a more well-defined physique. Like, what's so wrong with just saying that? Like, because you didn't feel your best. And then he talks about therapeutic levels. Like, I know what a therapeutic level is. I'm on the weight loss drug Saxenda. But, sir, we saw how much you were pumping in your body. Like, $11,000 a week, I don't think that's a therapeutic level. But I could be totally wrong, because once again, I don't know anything about steroids. I don't know anything about these drugs. But if that's a therapeutic level, okay, sure. And then he talks about like previously taking them, and his body chemistry, blood levels, whatever, were all off whack. And so basically now he's once again promoting that this is safe if you're being monitored. So I believe that this is now going to be his new platform. He's going to be he's going to be the face of ethical steroid use. I was just so excited to see how all of this is going to play out.
Nope, I've never had ab implants, ab etching, or any other plastic surgery, and I sure as never actually had gene editing done in Singapore. I made all of that up. It was all intended to be a joke, and that's an expression of ancestral 10 and 10. Have a little goddamn. Ultimately, why do I do them? When I talk about the 85% of the population that suffers from self-esteem issues, that's me. I'm part of that statistic. This is why I work myself to death in the gym. This is why I do 12 to 15 blood-burning workouts a week, just to feel like I'm okay. Still, I have to absolutely crush myself to do so, and I'm wrecked physically and cognitively, and hormone replacement has helped in a profound and significant way. And still, I believe that the path to paradise is paved in hell. I previously have said in a weird way, I'm grateful for the recent events that have shed light on this complicated as topic. I knew I needed to take this opportunity to openly discuss everything for me to be a better human. If there are any questions that remain unanswered, send them my way. I fully own that I am as sorry as a man can be. And all I can do is take extreme ownership right now, be better, and lead myself to a better life as a better human. Again, thank you to everyone for the support, the criticism, the love, the hate, and above all else, the loyalty. Liver King.
All right, y'all. So that was the end of it. I told y'all it wasn't that long, but we're gonna wrap it on up with his ending things that he said. Was he hating on plastic surgery? I feel like he threw just a little bit of shade at plastic surgery. Y'all know I'm a proponent for plastic surgery. I plan on getting some once I reach my goal weight, because your girl got probably about 10, 15 pounds of loose skin. But I feel like he was throwing just a little bit of shade at plastic surgery. And he talks about he suffers from poor self-esteem. But he says that this hormone replacement therapy or whatever he's doing, y'all, I don't know the name of it, I'm sorry, has helped out so much. Like, to me, that's just not normal. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Is it great to go in the gym and find gains and all of that? Yes. Is it great to work out and, you know, it's good for your body, it's good for your health? But he talks about pain being the path to paradise? I don't get it. Maybe I misheard him, but don't nobody want to do all that. Like, and then he talks about being happy to be exposed. Like, no, he wasn't. If he could have kept on indefinitely living this life with no one knowing, he would have continued to do that. He wouldn't have eventually admitted it down the road. He would have never admitted it. So I think he would have honestly been better served like seeing a therapist, because dude got some issues. But I'm not going to speculate about his mental health or anything that he suffers from, and I'm not going to try to diagnose the man. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying that I don't think he's very sincere. And I think he's going to try to spin this in his favor, which, of course, he's going to hire some good he's going to hire some good PR people. He's going to try to build his rebuild his reputation. And he's going to continue on being the liver king and making money. That's just a fact. I don't really have more to say about this fellow, but I am just very amped up to see how this all plays out. You guys, I hope you like this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You guys, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you can keep on getting videos from me. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. Bye-bye.